Paul Ryan, the primary enabler of Donald Trump in this country, announced that Devin Nunes was going to be stepping aside from the House Intelligence Committee's Russia probe. Here is that statement he gave.
I just put a statement out probably while you were sitting here, so let me just tell you what my statement is. First of all, Devin Nunes has earned my trust over many years for his integrity and his dedication to the critical work that the intelligence community does to keep Americans safe. He continues to have that trust, and I know he is eager to demonstrate to the Ethics Committee that he has followed all proper guidelines and laws. In the meantime, it is clear that this process would be a distraction to the House Intelligence Committee's investigation into Russian interference in our election. So Chairman Nunes has offered to step aside as the lead Republican on this particular probe, and I fully support his decision. Representative Mike Conaway, a senior member of the committee, will now lead this investigation with respect to House Republicans on the Intelligence Committee. I'm confident that he will oversee a professional investigation into Russia's actions and follow the facts wherever they may lead.
And note that this is not just actually an investigation into Russian actions. You know, and with some justification, people have suggested that the Democrats have pushed this Russian hysteria about them controlling our election. But understand, the Republicans are doing this too, because they want to make it more about Russia than it is about the president and essentially the Trump organization. And make no mistake, that at the end of the day is going to be the part that is really relevant, right? I mean, what are we going to do? Impose some brief sanctions on Russia because they put disinformation out about some campaign or leaked?
We might get more aggressive in our interference in their affairs.
Yeah, exactly.
More likely. Yeah.
We're going to double our budget that we have for doing the exact same thing.
That's right.
No, the real issue here is, what did the Trump people do? And that's why they want to change the focus of this investigation. Comey was not saying that there was an ongoing investigation of Russia's interference with our election. It was an ongoing investigation about collusion between the Trump organization and campaign and Russians. So who is this guy Conaway who's going to take over from Nunes? Now, Nunes is being investigated by the Office of Congressional Ethics because he may have revealed the existence of a FISA warrant. And also in terms of what he revealed to President Trump. As far as I can tell, no one still is even speculating as to, hey, is it possible that Nunes didn't just regurgitate to Trump what Trump's advisors already had? Is it possible that he just told him everything that Comey had just told him? For some reason, nobody brings that up. I don't understand why. But who is this Mike Conaway? Well, I'll give you an example of who Mike Conaway is. He is a Republican from Texas, Midland, Texas. That was actually, I think, where George Bush pretended to live for quite a while. And he had this to say to the Dallas Morning News this week about this idea that the Russians interfered with our election. Harry Reid and the Democrats brought in Mexican soap opera stars, singers, and entertainers who had immense influence in those communities into Las Vegas to entertain and get out the vote and so forth. Those are foreign actors, foreign people influencing the vote in Nevada. You don't hear the Democrats screaming and saying one word about that.
We need to...
Here is some footage of... I don't know if that's what he's referring to.
It's election hacking.
The Russians are hacking the votes, man, and the DNC emails. We need to send in our mariachi singers to counteract their influence and shore up Hillary, man. It's not going to just be enough to vote in New Hampshire.
Conaway said that It worked really well in Nevada, as you see. Those folks are monster in the Hispanic community. They hold great sway. And I guess he was referring to Vicente Fernandez performing at a Hillary Clinton event. So, yeah, that guy should be, I'm sure, is going to be on the up and up on this. But the point being that, of course, they want to shift the conversation to that aspect of it, as opposed to, wait a second, what were the people in the Trump campaign doing? So, we'll see what
Every
happens.
Spanglish language star we need now, man. The Russians are on the move. Who's the girl from the show with the one where someone is dying from cancer, but they never die, and it's been going on for 7 seasons? We need her in Nevada now.
Is that
They're hacking the elections.
I mean, who would have thought that the United States just a proxy in a huge Mexican-Russian war?
I say, that's the war, man. The fucking Russians got it this time, but we'll be coming back.
Hey, folks, Sam Seder here. Donald Trump can kiss all of our asses. And one way he can is by you subscribing to this channel. I don't know how that works.